Live with little to no editing, it's Defense Up. How's it going, everyone? Today we have Commander Mord with his War Defense, 76 million TCP, and looking at Platinum 3 in War, and needing some help on his War Defense. So we'll go over his saved squads real quick just to kind of show you what he's working with for offense. We're going to kind of put some of these teams on defense, or maybe one or two of them. We'll see how it goes here. But this is what he's working with for offense. Anywhere from a 3.1 million Superior 6 to all the way down to, let's see, a 1.1 million War Dog. So heading into his first two rooms on defense, he's got Heroes for Hire, and he can leave this the way it is, or could maybe think about putting Kang or Noir in there instead of Quicksilver. Either way, it's going to not really change the kind of team that comes in here to counter it. So I think he should probably just leave it the way it is, because we're going to do some other changes to some other rooms. The ISO that he has is good. Would be nice. Well, I don't know if he can get blue ISO on Luke Cage or Colleen, but that's really the only critique I have on that team. Looks like we can't do blue ISO on Misty yet. You have to have level 75 for that. So something to maybe work on, maybe not. I don't know if it'd be worth it or not. But if you have plenty of blue ISO, I would definitely put blue ISO on there. So room 2's got Infinity Watch. Now we're gonna chop this completely, scrap it. And I think the best choice is going to be Weapon X in this room. Other people in the chat, in the voice chat and in chat, think Gamma maybe would be a choice, or Infestation, but it turns out he came in a little bit after we got to talking about his defense, and he said that he only has Big Time Spider-Man built, so that probably isn't an option like a full Infestation team. So he's got three choices. He could either keep it, do Weapon X, or go with Gamma. I think Weapon X is probably the better choice, but whatever he feels comfortable with, the most comfortable with, he should do. He says he uses Gamma a lot on offense, so maybe he will probably just stick with that. So, all right, room 3. We're going to keep Darkhold in here just because of the lack of offense he has. We're going to take out Scarlet Witch. We're going to put in that Spider-Man Big Time that I was talking about. That'll make this team a lot harder than it is right now. And again, because of the lack of offensive options that he has, the big offensive options, that'll be probably about all we can do with this team. For room 4, we're going to take out that Thor and take out Doom. We're going to use Doom on offense with Undying and Dorm, and we're going to use that against Spider Society. So we're going to take out Doom and Thor. We're going to put in Tangled Web. We're going to put in Weaver and 2099. And that'll make this team a little bit harder to beat. We'll stop the Wakanda counter, and especially since he's in Reactor, that'll be even more of a deterrent, or maybe it's a trap if the opponent isn't paying attention. So room 5, we're gonna take out Dorm and use Dorm on offense, and we're gonna put in Black Knight. Put in Black Knight for Dorm. And by the way, all these ISO options, I looked over them. They all look great. He's got great choices for ISO up to this point. Yeah, he could do Striker on Guardian because he has everybody as a Raider here, except for Sasquatch as a Fortifier. So give Guardian some more of that extra damage, extra ISO attacks. So that would be the only tweak on this team. So we'll use Dorm with Undying against Spider Society teams for him on offense. So that'll give him a little bit better punch-up power on those Spider teams. And then room 6, we thought about scrapping this room, but again, turns out it'd be a better option than having a 900k team in here. So we're gonna keep Pegasus in here, and ISO looks great on there as well. All right, room 7, we're gonna completely scrap this one as well. We're going to put Black Cat. We're actually going to move over to room 8 And we're also going to move Chavez over to room 8. We're going to take out Ghost Spider and Noir and put Chavez in between Penny and Pav. And then we're going to put Black Cat in there as well, so that'll stop some of the Undying Dorm counters. Not some of them. That will stop the Undying Dorm counter. And so we're going to scrap this whole room. We're going to put Cabal, Kang, and Absorbing Man. So it's got a pretty big Cabal here. And Kang, obviously. So we're just going to put Absorbing Man, put a Preton in there to stop everything, and call that good for room number 7. And room number 8, like I said, we already talked about that. ISO on the Cabal team, on Spider Society, everything looks great. Like I said, this guy did an amazing job on ISO. He must have been getting some good advice somewhere from some great content creators we have out there in Marvel Strike Force. Not that Jarvis guy. Don't listen to him. Unless it's a brand new character. He's usually not right. Let's see, room 9. We are gonna scrap. Let's see. We're gonna scrap Sunspot. We're gonna put in Rogue. We're gonna put Rogue over here in the corner. We're gonna put Gambit behind her. We're gonna move Cyclops to the middle and call it good. We're gonna make Rogue either a striker or a fortifier, whichever one he feels more comfortable with. We don't need a skirmisher on Rogue. If she's 7 yellow stars, she doesn't need skirmisher anymore. She does if she's smaller stars, but I'm assuming Mord has a big enough Rogue that she doesn't need that. So that's it for 9. And then 10, we're going to put in a Preton in here as the little tweak. And we could take out Void Knight with... We could take out Void Knight and put in the Preton and use Void Knight on offense. You could put him on defense with a different team, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. But put in Pretaunt, and we don't necessarily have to have 2 heroes, 2 villains. And for war defense, just because Skrull is G19, he's going to wreck some people. He could also take out Gwenom instead of Void Knight if you want to keep Void Knight in there. So either Gwenom or Void Knight, take them out for Pretaunt, and you'll be good to go. ISO's looking pretty good for this team, except for Carnage. I prefer him as a Raider nowadays. Skirmisher was nice back in the day when the original symbiote team was out there, but Raiders looking good for him now. Alright, so hopefully that helps you all with some more defense. If you want to have your defense featured on Defense Up, make sure you hit me up on my Discord. I'll have the link below. And until next time, don't just have a good game, be good to yourself and others, and we will see you around. Live with little or no... Oh my... Starting off bad already. Should I do it in the special voice too that I was doing earlier? We could do a little tweak in here by adding a Pretaunt instead of... Well, you could take out Void Knight. Oh man, cut! Why do I always yawn during these things? Okay, so we're gonna put in a... So that's all we got for you. I hope you found this helpful. Oh, Flint, you ruined my video. Cut!
Flint1204 just followed.
And until next time, don't be... Oh gosh, I always forget this part. Had to write it down. Aha. That's what it is. Okay.